Have you ever wondered where it all began? The universe, life, humans, good and evil? The book of Genesis, the first book of the Bible, endeavors to answer these profound questions. This remarkable text is not merely a tale of beginnings, but a foundation stone. It sets the stage for the narrative that unfolds throughout the rest of the Bible, painting a vivid tapestry of God's relationship with humanity. From the creation of the universe to the emergence of life, from the first humans to the birth of good and evil, Genesis is a testament to the divine plan. It's a story that explores our nature, our purpose, and our place in the cosmos. It's a story that shapes our understanding of God's promise and His covenant with us. So, buckle up and prepare for an intriguing journey. Join us as we delve into the fascinating narrative that is the book of Genesis. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. This opening line of Genesis paints a picture of a divine artist at work, bringing into existence all that we know and see. The story unfolds like a grand symphony, with God as the maestro conducting the orchestra of creation. In 6 days, God meticulously crafted a world of beauty and diversity. Light was separated from darkness, land from sea, and sky from earth. Each element was given its place and purpose. The celestial bodies were set to govern the day and the night, while the earth was teeming with plants and animals, each after their kind. The crowning glory of God's creation, however, was humanity, made in His own image. Enter Adam and Eve, the first humans, living in perfect harmony with their Creator in the Garden of Eden. This garden was a paradise, resplendent with every kind of tree, pleasing to the eye and good for food. The tree of life and the tree of the knowledge of good and evil were also in the garden. Adam and Eve had the freedom to eat from any tree, except for the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. However, temptation reared its head in the form of a cunning serpent who beguiled Eve into eating from the forbidden tree. Eve, in turn, gave some to Adam, who also ate. This act of disobedience, this fall from grace, marked a pivotal moment in human history. It was a direct violation of God's command and a breach of trust that led to their expulsion from Eden. From then on, humanity has been grappling with the consequences of this original sin. It introduced death, suffering, and separation from God into the world. It disrupted the perfect harmony of creation and set the stage for the need for redemption and salvation. And thus, sin entered the world, forever changing the course of humanity. This is the tragic tale of creation and the fall, a story of paradise lost, and a world forever marked by the consequences of disobedience. As humanity multiplied, so did its wickedness, prompting God to take drastic action. In the heart of Genesis, from chapters 6 through 9, we encounter a man named Noah, a beacon of righteousness amidst moral decay. He found favor in the eyes of the Lord, who, grieved by the corruption of mankind, resolved to purge the earth with a catastrophic flood. But Noah was to be spared. God instructed Noah to construct an enormous ark, precise in its measurements and design. Within this vessel, Noah, his family, and a pair of every kind of living creature would be safeguarded from the impending deluge. As commanded, Noah built the ark and gathered the animals, demonstrating unwavering obedience and faith in the divine plan. Then, the heavens opened, and the earth was submerged beneath 40 days and 40 nights of relentless rain. The floodwaters rose, obliterating all life that breathed outside the ark. Yet within this floating sanctuary, Noah, his family, and the animals remained secure, riding the waves of God's judgment. When the rain ceased and the floodwaters receded, Noah emerged from the ark onto an earth washed clean of its former wickedness. He built an altar to the Lord, offering sacrifices of thanksgiving for their deliverance. Touched by Noah's devotion, God made a covenant, a sacred promise, with Noah and his descendants. God vowed never again to destroy the earth by a flood, a promise symbolized by the rainbow stretching across the post-flood sky. Every time the rainbow appears in the clouds, it serves as a visual reminder of this divine commitment, a covenant of mercy and hope. Despite the catastrophic flood, the story of Noah is not merely a tale of judgment but of grace. It's a story of a righteous man who walked with God, a testament to the power of obedience and faith. It's a story of a new beginning, emerging from the aftermath of destruction. Thus, in the aftermath of destruction, a new beginning was promised. The story of Noah and the Great Flood reminds us that even in our darkest hours, hope and renewal are never beyond reach. God's plan for humanity took a new turn with a man named Abraham. A significant figure in the narrative of Genesis, Abraham's story is one of faith, obedience, and God's promises. Abraham, originally known as Abram, was called by God from his homeland in Ur of the Chaldeans. God spoke to him saying, "Go from your country, your people, and your father's household to the land I will show you." And so, Abraham embarked on a journey, not knowing the destination but trusting in God's guidance. This journey was not without challenges. Abraham faced famine, conflict, and even the dilemma of having no children to continue his lineage. Yet, amidst these trials, Abraham's faith remained unshaken. He trusted in God's promise, believing that God would indeed lead him to a land of abundance and make him the father of many nations. As a testament to his faith, God made a covenant with Abraham, a divine pact filled with promises. It was in a dream where God told Abraham, "Look up at the sky and count the stars, if indeed you can count them." God promised him that his descendants would be as numerous as the stars in the sky, a promise that seemed impossible considering Abraham's old age and childless state. But time and time again, we see that nothing is impossible for God. In their old age, Abraham and his wife Sarah were blessed with a son, Isaac. From Isaac came Jacob, and from Jacob came the 12 tribes of Israel. And just as God promised, Abraham's descendants became as numerous as the stars. Abraham's journey is a testament to unwavering faith and trust in God's promises. It's a journey that teaches us that even in the face of trials and uncertainties, faith can lead us to places we never imagined and blessings we never thought possible. Abraham's journey of faith reminds us that trust in God can lead to unimaginable blessings. The narrative of Genesis concludes with two key figures, Jacob and his son Joseph. Jacob's story is filled with struggle and transformation. He wrestles with God himself, a battle that leaves him physically marked but spiritually reborn. His name changed to Israel. This pivotal moment signifies his personal growth and his acceptance of God's will, marking a new chapter in his life. Now let's turn our attention to Joseph, Jacob's favored son. Joseph's life is a roller coaster of highs and lows. He is the dreamer, the seer of visions, but his dreams of greatness ignite his brother's jealousy, leading to his betrayal and sale into slavery. Yet, in Egypt, Joseph rises from a slave to Pharaoh's right-hand man, using his divine gift of dream interpretation to guide Egypt through 7 years of famine. In the midst of trials and tribulations, God's providence shines through, setting the stage for the next chapter of the biblical narrative. Genesis, a tale of beginnings, sets the foundation for the rest of the Bible. From the majestic act of creation, through the fall of humanity, to the rebirth after the flood, we journeyed alongside Abraham, marveled at the stories of Jacob and Joseph. Across these narratives, one theme echoed: God's enduring relationship with us. Genesis is more than a book, it's a testament to divine love and promise. Remember to like, subscribe, and comment Amen if you love God. Stay tuned for more biblical explorations.